Alrighty, howdy ho folks. It's your multiversal medium here for another episode of Skyrim Shenanigans. As I have to say every single time, in Japanese, not because I know Japanese, but because I know Skyrim, and yeah, I think it's funnier this way. So, last time, I think we did, was it called the Diplomatic Immunity Quest? I think that's what that quest is. The party that we crash for the main quest. This time, I decided that I need a full, like, training montage because I am a weenie. Like, full weenie. So we need, like, a proper training montage, you know? Just, it's time to get good. We're level 14, and I don't know if you guys remember being 14, but I know personally around that time was like, I need to start pulling my life together and being cool. So I think that's what we're going to be doing this time. What's that going to equate to? That's a very good question. Is that just ectoplasm right there? She's just sitting over here with ectoplasm? I'm going to leave that there. I can totally forget about it later, but that's good to know that that's there. But basically, I have a few things in mind. We'll see how much I'm able to get done. If you checked out the socials, you knew I was kind of debating just breaking into Labyrinthian backwards to get a, I think it's like a spell heart bow or something like that. The only ghost bow, basically. And I'm going to be real. I don't know if I exactly want to. Because bows and arrows kind of just... they're weirdly too good in this game. Between like the bow doing like a set amount of damage, which scales with your bow and arrow skill, the arrows do a set amount of damage, which scale with your bow and arrow skill. And it gets a bit absurd when you start putting more and more perks into that tree, which is part of the reason why most people go sneak archery. Those bonuses paired with the obvious game-breaking nonsense that is sneaking just kind of starts compounding a lot. Besides, I got this cool sword. Nobody else uses it. Let's only use that. I'm gonna regret saying that. I really am. I'm so gonna regret saying that. But. So I've got a list of things I'm planning on doing. But ultimately, I'm not going to be super focusing on offense in our training montage. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it takes like 3 hits for me to kind of just like fall over like a wet pool noodle. So I think it's about time we did like a defensive like training arc. You don't see those too often anymore. You used to always see them in like martial arts movies where people were constantly getting like, I don't know, bamboo swung at their nuts, and they got super strong by resisting falling over by having bamboo swung at their nuts. I'm pretty certain that's at least one Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, if not like all of them. No, wait, it's not all of them. In one of them, he was the gay guy in the sports car, and I think that's how he was credited in that movie. I think Jean-Claude Van Damme's first cinema role, it didn't even like credit his name. It just credited him as gay man who hit on like the pro tag or something, tried to hit him up and get him to get into his car, if I'm remembering right. So that weirdly fuels me. That's some useless trivia, but yeah. Okay, but first, what I'm thinking is exploiting what's in the game that isn't super hard to get an exploit going. What I mean by that is, yeah, anyone who's messed around with Skyrim enough kind of knows the whole restoration loop, glitch, whatever. But that's annoying. It's annoying to get the ingredients, even though we can dupe. It's annoying to get the enchanting materials, even though we can dupe. And it's annoying to stop at a point that doesn't crash the game. Plus, that turns everything stupidly trivial. Like, obscenely trivial. So instead of that, I think we should just like, I don't know, claim our birthright as an undead creature of the night and go full necromage. And what I mean by full necromage is obviously the restoration perk, and then the other 2 bonuses to necromage. Because there's other ways to get necromage going, which should give us a 75% bonus to any enchantment on us, which is absurd for base game. So we'll see how that works out. But first and foremost, Farengar Secret Fire. Let's see. I think that's heal. That's probably betterer heal. That may be healing other. I need to get, I want to say at least 1, if not 2 spells from him. The issue is as you can kind of tell, I can't read this. I can't read this worth a dang. It might be this one. Let's grab that. What I'm looking for specifically is turn lesser undead, which is just a very basic garbage skill that most people would never use because, well, I just explained what the heck it was, a very basic garbage skill. Yeah, let's see here. Is this a... Yeah, okay. So what this does is, well, lets us make undead run away. Anyone who's played this game has kind of realized any sort of like illusion or spell that kind of determines it only works on creatures of X level are usually pretty worthless unless you put a bunch of perks into them. And I'm going to be real, even while you put a bunch of perks into them, they start getting worthless the longer your playthrough, basically. Like, yeah, you can make it so you can raise the undead over level 50 with a Dead Thrall perk or whatever. But on the flip side, any decently... Oh, wait. I'm a ghost to goo. Gotta do ghost to goo stuff. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, flee. Oh gosh, did it not work? Oh, no, he's running away. Okay, we're good. But it just kind of like gets worse as you keep playing. By the time you've done maybe 2 DLCs or whatever, usually that equates to... were they willing to run into town? Did they? Oh my gosh, I didn't know these dudes could leave. Oh, that completely throws everything out of whack. You know what? This is on me. I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting things to go well. It never goes well, does it? Yeah, I was really expecting this to go a lot better. I was expecting them to kind of just stay in the, you know, the mausoleum where they always stay. I didn't know they could walk out of that. You know what? Training montage, already a failure. I'm gonna just grab that freaking blessing and I'm gonna go. That already did not work out in my favor. Svarengar got a better healing spells. Anyways, as I was talking about, usually these level spells kind of suck. On the flip side, raising restoration just kind of sucks in general because you're usually stuck just healing. That's all you can really do. I think wards are part of restoration as well, but I think you might only get EXP when they get hit by spells or something. It is a really annoying school of magic to raise. All right, man. What else you got? Shucks, dude. That didn't work out whatsoever. So got something that's like 75 right there. That's probably like greater healing. I'm probably not going to have enough magic for that. Healing hands. I guess I could do on some if I had a companion, but I don't have friends in this game. 60 for 60 or something like that. 40 for 40. I think those are 2 wards right here. Oh, goodness. I feel like the next step in healing magic is supposed to be 50, not either 15 or 75. So I guess I'm gonna go with the 75 one and see if I can even cast that. Like, not for nothing, but I might not be able to. So, okay, we got the 60 and the 40 ward. Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, restoration just kind of effing sucks to raise. But the easiest way to raise it is actually just fearing undeads endlessly. If you're able to get to higher restoration levels and are able to cast like AoE turn undeads, any frickin' Draugr Ruin is just a grinding ground for constantly legendarying the skill. You get like 10 Draugr in a spot and you cast an AoE turn undead, you go up like 30 levels. It's genuinely kind of nice, actually. That being said, I think the only AoE turn undead spell is a master spell, so you need to get to like level 90 before you can use it. So yeah, it's a weird catch-22. On the flip side, all skeletons, except the ones added by Dawnguard, are more of a weenie than even I am. So the most basic turn undead spell tends to work just fine on them. The issue is I don't have magicka because I've been only putting points into health because, well, been dying a lot. So it's just kind of another catch-22 right there. Don't worry, I'll come up with solutions. Okay, I won't really come up with solutions. I'll try to just figure out a way of slowly raising my restoration. We're at like 40 summons, whatever. I only need like 26 more levels, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is Necromage and it's at 70. Yeah, 26 more levels. And that is not going to be easy. But on the flip side, yeah, it's gonna suck apparently. Okay, you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I think I can just jump and fire for a bit. That might work. No, wait. I think there is actually a way of me doing this. Oh gosh, dang it. Frickin', I knew it. I knew me skipping the frickin' Beacon of Meridia was gonna bite me in the butt. Son of a... That is a perfect way to do it. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... if you've ever done the Meridian quest line for Dawnbreaker or whatever, you kind of know it sucks. But on the flip side, as you're doing it all... Nope, man. You do you. You can loot them as much as you want. Do not mind. As you're going through the dungeon for Meridia's Beacon and Dawnbreaker, it like constantly has these unique laser beams kind of going through it. And those things cause like magic damage. That being said, the Atronach stone absorbs magic. So those beams give you a constant source of magic. It's genuinely kind of one of the better spots to grind out some schools of magic. It's not the best, mind you, but it's good enough for like a jerry-rigged playthrough like this, you know? The issue is if you watched last stream, you kind of noticed I skipped Meridia's Beacon over at a Forsworn encampment with a bunch of Hag Ravens and Briarheart. Actually, I think there's a lot of Briarhearts in that encampment because they're making them there. Yeah, so I can't remember if Meridia's Beacon re-enters the loop pool.
think I was just having a where I avoided it forever, and it kept popping up, and it caused me anxiety to open anything.
Okay, my fiance is saying she's seen it multiple times in one playthrough in different areas to the point of her going slightly insane. So that's, well, worrying for her, but don't worry, we pay for therapy. But on the flip side, it's good for me. So we might be able to do Meridia's Beacon at some point, which means we should be able to, I don't know, just actually grind some schools of magic. And that ought to be hecka useful. On the flip side, if we were to actually go into Labyrinthian, there is the spell that drains your health or restores your magic. So we could do that to try and grind restoration as well. On the other side of that now three-sided coin that we just mentioned, that spell does more damage the higher the difficulty, hilariously enough. So I think like on base difficulties, it like takes 25 of your HP and then gives you 25 magicka. On higher difficulties, I think it does like 50 or 75 HP per second for 25 magicka.
Back there.
Oh no, he's just drug dealer, honey. I already picked up some skooma earlier. I'm good. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I grabbed skooma. I grabbed some like moon sugar because I like refining my own stuff, you know? But yeah. No, it's what else. Like, dude's got to make bank, and I got to freaking make my quest go. So, if you're wondering where we're going, we are going to Windhelm. Yeah, Windhelm. All the way to Windhelm. Why? Because that's not our last stop, actually. That's just... We're going to Solstheim. We're going to Solstheim for, like, two things. One is to start the whole Draugr Ruin excavation thing. And two is to grab a quest starter, which I think shouldn't be too hard. We're just going to have to run, like, across the entire map, which... Let's be honest, I'm already doing that. Oy vey, dude. Oh, that's a Dark Brotherhood assassin, man. Oh, that's rough. That's an Argonian. That's a shadow scale right there. It's really rough. You guys know about that? So Argonians, if they're born under the sign of the shadow, they just immediately get tossed into the Dark Brotherhood because Argonians worship Sithis just like in general. Like, that's just a thing in lore. They really love Sithis. And Sithis is, well, if we were to look at, like, the Aedra and all the gods and the Daedra and all of them, Sithis is, like, Eldricky, HP Lovecraftian, in a sense. You don't mess with the dude. Well, unless you're one of the Night Mothers that's totally willing to bang him and totally into him and to have like a few children with him. But beyond that, you don't mess with the dude. Or dude, I don't think it has a gender. I think it's an amalgamation of nothingness. Actually, yeah, I think that perfectly like, describes Sithis, an amalgamation of nothing. Which sounds weird and contrary, but let's be honest, it's Lovecraftian. They all do. They all sound weird and contrary. Moving on. Ooh, I didn't even know that freaking place had a little road to it. 5Z. Anyways, yeah, we're going all the way to Solstheim. We're going to start the excavation specifically for the water walking boots. Why? Because I feel like nobody who does a survival playthrough ever grabs the water walking boots when they are an amazing item, even on a regular playthrough. Like, come on, they let you walk on water. But on the flip side, the main quest demands you go to Sigmus's outpost, which is in the middle of, like, the frigid ocean north of Winterhold. Where that water right there, me going into that will instantly kill me, basically. water is lethal in survival playthroughs because of how cold it is. So yeah, it's just grab the water walking boots. It's helpful. So we kind of need those. And luckily for us, I think that is one of, if not the first artifact we get from that whole excavation. So it, in theory, should be doable. In theory. Beyond that, I'm intending on getting a quest starter that's going to take us back all the way to Solitude and get us another artifact that I have zero clue if I'm going to be able to use it well. But considering how Become Ethereal works, I might be able to. Like, genuinely, Become Ethereal gives you, like, the night eye effect, basically. That's why my camera kind of looks a bit differently all of a sudden. So as long as I have Become Ethereal going, I have night eye. It's apparently a really easy way to get that effect going and see in the dark. So I'm planning on grabbing something else that if I'm able to use it because of Become Ethereal, paired with how Become Ethereal just works in general, it is going to be the funniest thing ever. But once more, all the way to Solstheim. Alright, man. What do we got going on? Yeah, man, that's cool. That's cool. That's funky. This. Uh-huh. No. No, I'm not paying you. So, I did mention, I want to say in one of the earlier streams, you can come here at any point. You can go to Solstheim even before you get that quest starter by doing a bit of the main quest. You just have to pay. On the flip side, if you haven't... I keep saying on the flip side. I'm just flip-flopping over here, man. I'm wearing socks, too. I got flip-flops and socks going, man. I'm a beach bum. Oh, no. So, you kind of saw that pop up in the top left when this cutscene started. We're doing survival mode. So, it considers a lot of time has just passed because I took the boat, and that kind of happens every time you take the boat, and I'm kind of just sinking into the water. Can we hurry this up, my dude? Dude. Yeah, that's cool. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Freaking love your culture. It's beautiful here. Did you grow this ash yourself? Amazing. Okay. So we need one other thing before we go on our little trek. And I don't know if I can find it around here, but I feel like it should be somewhere. Oh, by the way, if you're part of the Thieves Guild, this dude is a part of the Thieves Guild as well, the blacksmith. And he has a few odd and end unique quests if you talk to him about it. You can tell because it's somewhere around here. He's got a Thieves Guild marker. Yeah, right here. You can see it. Yeah. Shadow marks. Yeah. That's an entire thing within the entire game that nobody talks about because only thrive. Okay. Let's see Retching Nutch. See if I can get what the heck I'm after real quick. This is definitely a Creation Club starter right here. I don't know which one this one is, but... Oh, is that a fork? Is that the fork of Hero... Was the Creation Club... Like, did they redo the Daedric quest for the fork of Repopulation? You know, I can't say that word. The Daedric quest for Sheogorath and Morrowind, where you gotta stab a netch with a fork. Because that's a freaking... Okay, yeah. So... I probably should have looked up places I can guaranteed get this item. But I felt like it wouldn't be difficult. And then I'm thinking to myself, as we already got here, the only place I can remember it being every single time is when it's used in one quest line for the Thieves Guild. Oh, shucks. We need charcoal, my guys. Any of you know where to get some charcoal? I didn't plan this out as well as I thought I did. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh, wait. The mine might actually have some. That place is very decrepit. But charcoal feels like it would fit there for some reason, and I don't know why. Oh, I found out something even, like, funnier and greater about the, Become Ethereal shout. So, as you probably noticed last stream and what have you, when I attack enemies, it just kind of gets rid of the buff. On the flip side, because once more, beach bum, socks and flip-flops, the Blood Skull Blade doesn't break you out of being in, like, the ethereal form. Basically, you can use the power attack just endlessly while they can't attack you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's... No, wait, that one's supposed to be like that. But this is nice. Just floating shovels, yeah. You guys... Oh, they just have physics like this. I can't even mess with them. Oh, yeah. Is this the, like... Can I take these and just, like, raise them up? Is this the new freaking painter's brush? Shovel? I had hopes. I had dreams. I love cheesing Oblivion with painter's brushes. Oh, goodness. Charcoal. Maybe in someone's house, too. But yeah, if you just want to low-key cheese most enemies, apparently, become ethereal and then power swing Blood Skull Blade just makes you immune to damage while you can do damage at range. It's kind of effing awesome. Okay, trying to think. Maybe one of these two places? Let's see here. I feel like blacksmiths actually sell charcoal occasionally too, even though it's not useful for like any crafting whatsoever. Wait, are we gonna have to freaking do the glitch to freaking... We're gonna have to do that with Delvin, aren't we? Okay. If Delvin doesn't have charcoal, I may have to do the glitch to reset his inventory repeatedly. Okay, cool. That's not, dude. Oh, I hate Skyrim's stupid audio glitch nonsense. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're not open yet. Cool. I'm gonna stand and stare at you for like 2 hours. Dude, can you open your shop, please, and thank you? Okay, yeah, I don't care. Do stuff. Yep, start working on that. There we go. Are you in shopkeeper mode? Okay, cool. I can't skip this dialogue either. Oh my god. Dude, it's 10. Places around, like, where I live open at 10, even on a Sunday. Don't, like, start with me, my dude. Little Miss only has a freaking, like, crate to sit upon is working now. Why aren't you, Delvin? Yeah. Okay, this is a general merchant, dude. This one? No. This one? No. This one? Okay, there we go. Let's see here. What are we looking with? No charcoal. Just conjuration spells, garbage, bread, potions that I should probably be grabbing actually, because I think I'm out. Yeah. Pretty certain I'm out of potions. Nothing I want. Not really. Let's see here. Yeah, no. So, dude, you want to start working now, or is that still a... Hold up. Fucking loser. Start being a shopkeeper. It's 10 something, my guy. Nope, still nothing. Oh my gosh. Does he just start later than every other NPC? Like, what the heck's going on, Delvin? You are the town's blacksmith. Start blacksmithery and all that. Oh, I don't care, my dude. I don't. I get it. You want me to go get his freaking, like, whatever. Oh, that is actual BS. You cannot use him as a shop unless... Oh yeah, charcoal. But you can't use him as a shop unless you freaking accept his quest to get the freaking Nordic pickaxe. That's dumb, man. Delvin, you're a loser. I'm overweight now. Gosh dang it, man. I ate too many freaking sweets earlier. What can I get rid of real quick? I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat an eyeball. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. Eat, munch, crunch. I'm not gonna eat the moon sugar. Leave the salt. Eat that. Leave. Okay. And I should be good. Okay, yeah. Funky. Fresh. Yeah. I think we're officially good. Honestly, I need to drop this freaking... I do not need this fishing rod. I am not using it. I wanted to, like, do a bit of the fishing quest line to get a bit of, like, enchanted gear, because there's some decent enchanted gear you can get that way. On the flip side, the specific gear I want will kill me if I try to get. Yeah, so entire training montage, right? Yeah, we're getting there, We'll deal with it, bit by bit. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Good napping. Okay. So we got to get the quest starter and then... Oh, right. Sleeping on Solstheim. I forgot this happens. Okay, where am I? Ah, so, you know what? I'm taking this, whatever. This could be worse. If you don't know, sleeping anywhere on Solstheim, unless you do the main quest for the area, will let you make, like, it makes you wake up making one of those, all-maker shrine things or whatever that Mirak's trying to take over. And, oh, ash spawn. No, thank you. I should still be able to run even if I don't have stamina. Ethereal lets you run indefinitely, my dude. Oh, well. But, yeah, it's actually not too bad. I just forgot about it. Because it's technically a way of fast traveling without being allowed fast travel. Yeah, actually, I think we kind of lucked out. Is that... Is it... Is... I think that texture is just kind of glitching out. I don't know, man. That doesn't look right. Looks weird. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be kind of like... You know, whatever. Who cares? Moving on. There is some dialogue that is just stuck down there, huh? Well, whatever. Moving on. Okay. So the thing I'm worried the most about right now is actually just being able to do this. Oh yeah! Plant friends. I love the Reeklings. You guys are adorable. Yeah, dude, I just used my shower, but yeah. I'll help you guys out later. I always side with them every single time I do that quest line. It's just way better than giving the meat haul back to the freaking cowards that are usually there. If you don't know, that's a little, like, kind of short quest line. Oh, it's always wolves. Every single time. I get nipped in the, like, ankles every single time I'm going somewhere, and it's just like, yeah, by the way, did you know you have like 3 wolves behind you right now? No, I didn't actually. Thank you for making me bleed and find out. Freaking Christ. Wolves every single time. Oy vey. Anyways, it's a little quest line where that meat hall got taken over from the Nord clan that ran it for generations by Reeklings. And you can either let the Reeklings still own it, or you can give it back to the Nord clan. On the flip side, the Nord clan are a bunch of weenies this generation, so they kind of deserve to lose it. Like, genuinely. And if you side with the Reeklings, is it around here? Yeah, I think it's listed. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, he had a freaking... He had charcoal on him. Man. Shucks, I spent 6 gold. I didn't need to. Oh, shucks, son. Shucks. Now I just need to decide what to get rid of because I'm overweight again because I picked up his shirt. Because, gosh, man. You see this outfit? This is pretty effing fly. Okay, I don't need it. You can have it back. But it's still really fly, you know? I think I pissed off the Horkers by doing that. That's probably on me. I'm going to be real. Yeah. Oh, no. Those aren't Horkers that are pissed at me. Those are treasure hunters for the, Pirate King side quest thing. That's an entire thing. Okay, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. But on the flip side, this. Where are we going for this? It's all the way over there. Okay. Yeah, it's that island. I would have preferred having my water walking boots. Can I take this? No. Dudes, I'm not... No, I don't want your treasure. You can have it. I really don't care. Genuinely, I don't care. Gosh. How are we going to do this? Just pop a save real quick and... Oh, it's already cold. Okay, let's see how far we can make it. We're freezing to death, basically. Yeah, this is what I meant by water kills you instantly. Yeah. So, let's see how far we can go. Oh, yeah, that's starting to creep in. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, yeah, I need out. Oh, nope, don't just make me sink out of nowhere. That was very rude. Okay. There we go. So what we're doing is one of the Creation Club quest lines real quick to learn how to make like netch leather armor. That's not what we're after. We're after a very unique piece of equipment by doing such. Hey, what's up, dude? Cool. Funky? Fresh. I think there might be a tanning rack where I can make it around here. What I need to make. Maybe. Dude, don't tell me I need to go through the water again. That would be very, very less than kosher. And I don't think I'm going to be able to open that because that needs the key from this dude. Don't tell me you don't have a tanning rack around here. My guy, my little buddy, dude. No. Oh, a little jewelry box. How nice. Ooh, potion. How nice. I'm overweight, aren't I? That's what that little pop-up in the top left was. Yeah, that's... Okay. You know what? I'm going to have a snack and just kind of debate on the fact that I probably eat a bit too much, and that's why I'm overweight. Yeah. Yeah, just...
Fat shaming.
Yeah, game needs to stop fat shaming me. Okay, so... I am amazed they did not pop a leather working spot right here. Because we need a leather working spot for this quest. How effing dare they? Oh my gosh. Do I need to go all the way back to that camp? Oy vey, that's very, very rude actually on their end. So if you've never done this quest line, basically the body we found earlier was a merchant who realized he could actually trade with this little encampment of Reeklings. Okay, let's go. And he started trying to sell them. Oh, that's a lot of death happening all at once. Yeah, that's... You know what? We're just gonna reload real quick. I kind of realized the entire reason I wasn't dying last time was the fact that I did have become ethereal going on while swimming through the water. Yeah, apparently that's really useful, apparently. Who would have thought? Okay, so is there like a... There's gotta be a tanning rack somewhere. I cannot believe I'm going to be like told to go to like an encampment or a town or something else. There has to be a tanning rack somewhere to craft this. Oy vey, where is the nearest tanning rack? It's not even at this dude's place. Why would they design it like this? So rude. Oh goodness, is that texture just glitching out, or is that how snow's supposed to look on branches like that? 'Cause that doesn't look correct. And whatever, man. Skyrim never looks correct. Anyways, the dude we looted over there where I said he had a cool shirt on or whatever, he was trying to sell the frickin' Reeklings netch leather and all that because, you know, they hunt netches. It's not actually the stupidest idea, for being perfectly honest. That being said, he didn't realize how stupid these dudes are. So they thought it was food. And, well, netches are very poisonous. So he's been selling them like fake netch leather so they won't die. And what we could do is, you know, just stop them from dying by giving them fake netch leather. You know, just by the same way he was, with a bit of charcoal and a blue mountain flower. That being said, it's either that... Oh gosh, he gave me something and this is not going to work out well because I've got a bunch of garbage. I hate all these notes that you cannot get rid of. There needs to be a mod that legit just categorizes like these written things in like, this is quest relevant, this is not. This is a quest thing you can't drop, this is not. So on and so forth. Oy vey. Yeah, there we go. That's the next thing in the quest marker. They want us to help hunt a nutch, but that will kill them, and I like little weakling dudes. They're really cute. I mean, personally, I find them cute. I mean, look at this little guy. He's got a face that... Well, no one's mother's gonna find him cute, but I do. Moving on. So we can either help them get that leather, kill them, and get the key for what the heck we want in that treasure chest, which is just a guide on how to make nutch leather gear, or we can give them fake leather and they'll be very happy about it. Oy vey. Oy vey. Where is it? All the way over here? That's where you want me to fight the nutch dude? Trying to think. Where is a tanning rack? That's all I need. And there's just not any anywhere. Where is the nearest tanning rack? Oh my gosh. This is one of the reasons I actually don't like Solstheim, even though like I'm nostalgic for it, even though I've never even done the Blood Moon DLC. Frickin', there's just nothing anywhere where you want it, basically. It is so hard to get any sort of resource and crafting material and crafting area that it's just annoying. Like, genuinely, it's just really annoying. Okay, made it out. Cool. Yeah, man, that become ethereal shout is legit clutch in survival. I need to use this more often. I think this is a Reekling encampment. They might have... Okay, let's pop a save real quick. Is there a tanning rack in here? Am I gonna have to just Google tanning rack? Solstheim? Please help me, Google. Don't give me AI whatever answers. Tell me where they are and where I can use them. Safest tanning rack in order to tan my leather goods. These dudes are so effing cute. Yeah, oh, whoa, man. Rude. Okay, yeah, this ain't gonna work out in my favor. Moving on. Wait, is being in here not considered cold? Weird. Legit ice cave. I feel like that'd be at least pretty cold survival mode, but whatever. Moving on. So trying to think. There's only like a handful of settlements even on the island. That's Mirak's like shrine thing that's happening. I think the house here is Skull Village. Skjall? Whatever. That should have a tanning rack, maybe, yeah. Here's to hoping. I'm gonna be real with you guys. They don't outfit most games even in, or not most games, most areas in vanilla with like the proper crafting areas. You need to mod in a smelter for like over half of the towns in vanilla Skyrim. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Tanning rack. We're in there. Fake nutch leather. Good stuff. I'm overweight now. What about combining 3 things? Made it way more. What weird alchemy did I just, like, do? What happened there? That's still not enough. Okay, I'm good that way. Let's see. Not gonna be working. Man, I need to get a freaking feather spell or something. Wait, Does Skyrim even have feather spells? Is that a thing, or did they take those out like the rest of the good spells in the game? You know what? We're dropping the cabbages. I hate to say it. Listen, man, I ain't no cabbage seller. I don't need them. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going, and then we'll do the excavation by, like, I think we only need, like, 1K to start them off. And then we should be good in Solstheim. It's gonna take a while before that bit of the excavation is done, but like I said, this entire stream is nothing but side quests, so that's fine. That's whatever. If it takes them a minute, it takes them a minute. We're doing other stuff. Fancy stuff. That's rough, buddy. Oh, I don't think I ever finished mentioning that. So those dudes that are aggressive to me somewhere, are the Horkers aggressive to me now? Do they hate me? I don't know why the Horkers hate me. To be fair, I think a lot of nature just hates me in general, IRL, so that kind of tracks. Could I get into the water, please, and thank you? There we go. But the dudes who are aggressive towards me over there are because they're digging up a treasure chest. And there's like 4 treasure chests, I want to say, across the entire map on Solstheim. If you get all 4 of them, you can open, I want to say, a cave right around there or something like that. That has a complete item set that is very rare in Skyrim. There are not many item sets. And it's pretty decent. It's for dual wielding, and it's Stalrum, and it's nice, I guess. Has a bunch of piles of gold. And let's save before I possibly do this wrong. Yeah, cool. I think that maybe worked. One of these is the book options. There's the book options. This book? No. This is not a book. I don't know why I tried to read this. This book? No. Shucks, man. What a horrible time to be illiterate. This one? No. Let's see here. This one? Nope. Rough, man. Oh, wait. He didn't give me the book. Give me the key. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I don't want that book. It takes up space. Oh, you just got a plate, man? No, I'll let you keep the plate. That's nice. Oh, yeah. And then there's, like, Nutch leather gear, which, as you can see, we already kind of... We're already better than that. We don't need it anymore. Is this an enchanted? It is enchanted. It helped raise enchanting. Do I need to raise enchanting? Am I going to enchant my own gear? It'd be smart to. But then again... When have I done anything that's smart? This entire playthrough is not smart. This fire, can I stand on fire and get warm? Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. Wait, is the quest not done? Do I need... I picked up... Do I need to grab everything here? Oh my effing gosh, okay. I'm just gonna pop all this stuff back in there so I don't have to carry it around. Ay vey. Knickknacks, doodads. You can have another piece of charcoal. and that, and... I don't know, there's probably something else, but whatever. Gotta sit on fire for a minute. So what that should have done is given us access to... I'm going to say... It still might be this quest right here. But it gave us access to handling the next step of the quest line in a certain way. It's either craft a set of leather armor or go somewhere and get a set. And we want to go somewhere because that will let us get a unique artifact. That's really stupid, but it's one of my favorite artifacts in the series. It's a really stupid artifact. I think you get it right around, like, do you get it from a naked Nord in Morrowind? Why are there so many naked Nords in Morrowind? Why is that just like a common thing in that game? You're laughing, honey, but like it's legit a very common thing in that game that you will just come across naked Nords in Morrowind. There are like over 5 occasions of side quests specifically about naked Nords. It got so bad in that game that one of the DLCs, you come across one and like you talk to him, he's like, what do you mean? Why would I be naked? I'm just enjoying myself. And it's not a quest. Like it was such an issue in that game that they became meta about it by the time the last DLC came out. Yeah, honestly. But like every other naked Nord got like horribly scanned by someone. Some were like witches, some were XYZ, some were like bandits, but they all just got horribly scanned because Nords are dumb. So yeah, that's just a thing that happens a lot in Morrowind. And I think the artifact we're going to be getting, if it's not from one of those naked Nord quests, there's at least a naked Nord near where you get the quest for this artifact. Okay. So on the flip side, because once more, flippy flops, we need to make our way all the way back over here. We need to make our way like here. Yeah, this is gonna be less than pleasant. Okay. 5G. Let's go. Let's just do our best. I'm on a trip in my little rocket ship. I am amazed that always gets you to sing, honey. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like you both are just on the same wavelength. And then like our DM is on the same wavelength about like the capybara song and the egg song. Like I don't know why the heck you're all on the same wavelength about seeing weird stuff, because I don't think I have anything like that, and I'm kind of jealous. There's not something that like someone would just say one word and it would trigger an entire sing-along for me. I don't have a Disney princess moment, period. I'm not, but like still I feel like I'm weirdly the odd one out because our entire friend group just has a Disney sing-along moment kind of trigger, and you are legit the crux of all of them. I love you, honey. 5G. Okay, we're warm enough to keep going. Let's see here. The cold shouldn't be so bad once we get to the southern part of Solstheim. Okay. Let's see if I can actually make it through all this nonsense. It's been a while since I've properly done Solstheim stuff. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that'd be worthwhile? I mean, there's the item that I find. It's a wolf. It's always wolves. It's always wolves. Weakling buddies, save me from the wolfies. Oh, they're just all inside chilling. Never mind. I'm not gonna disturb them. They deserve their rest. They're cool. Anyways, trying to think of unique artifacts. There's the really stupid one that I wanted to do another entire challenge run based off of. And I would be able to do that without fighting anyone. I could get that really easily. You can enter that dungeon backwards. Oh, no. Thank you. Dragons? During my side quests, it's more likely than you think. Oh, is that just a dwarven ruin right there? Oh, that's a really bad place to be. I bet. I'm gonna go. Oh, what's up, my guy? Yeah, not for nothing, but... Yeah. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. Listen, my guy, if there's one thing I've learned about living on the edge of a road, well, just on a road where at the edge there's like 3 churches, that's that I will never listen to whatever the heck you say, and I will demand a pamphlet later. Just give me a pamphlet. I am going. Goodbye. I'm not going to stay here. I'm leaving right now. We are not talking about Mormonism. We are not talking about the end of the days. We are not talking about whatever church you're doing, my guy. Goodbye, good sir. Oy vey. I love the become ethereal shao. I love this thing so much. It saved me so much. Genuinely. Oy vey. Oh gosh. No. No. There we go. I thought he was dealing with the freaking Nix hounds over there. Oh gosh, he's freaking... Oh gosh. What do we got going on? One of these has to be potions, my dude. Ah, oh, sweet potions, my guy. There goes all those potions. Oh, that was just like a firebolt. Cool, cool. Have you ever considered maybe not effing doing that? Oh, goodness. Ah, that's awesome. Dragons are the coolest. I'm just gonna go over here where these guys don't like you. And they have bows and arrows. And that is just all that's gonna be. I hope you switch aggro. You know what? The battle music stopped. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, that's... Those are dark elves. They're resistant to fire, man. You got a bad thing going on. I don't know where that leads, huh? Where... I don't remember. Oh gosh, you're still after me. No, dude. You have an entire town filled with people who are attacking you. And you're going for the little lizard who doesn't even have a bit of skin to his name. He's practically translucent, and it's no. Okay. I live here now. I feel like I'm one of those like villagers in the shots in Lord of the Rings. That's just like, they're all holed up in one spot, trying to hold out for like 3 days for reinforcements. Just huddled together. It's just me right now. On the flip side, I guess I could be training my... Yeah. Restoration. Yay. Dragon. Do you, boo-boo? Okay, yeah, no, not me. You. Do you. This is a fine place to just kind of chill. Let's say this is cowardly, but let's be effing real. Argonians can't just drop their tail to, like, confuse predators, so this is the best I can do. It's really just the best I can do. Like I said, we're doing an entire trading arc to get defensive, and we have just barely started it. Just disappear. I mean, the boss music's going. Oh, it's over there fighting stuff. Yeah, that's... I want to say the dude over there is a essential NPC. So I think this is fine. Maybe? Solid maybe. Paired with, he's also probably dealing with the ash spawn over here, which, you know what? This is working in my favor, I guess. At what point am I gonna have to switch from Ghost Challenge to Pacifist playthrough, you know? Oh, hey, what's up, man? What's up? Have you seen the sky recently? It's so wonderfully ashen and overcast. It's truly one of the skies of all time. Ay vey, man. Yeah. Okay, I guess we can... It's a bad move on my end. We can try with the ash spawn. Oh yeah, that's a bad move on my end. That is no damage. Is no damage. Have you weakened any of these dudes? No? Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna work out on my end. Okay. Well, as we know, the Ghost Sword ignores a certain amount of, like, armor. And ash spawn being little, like, naked dudes made out of ash, that means nothing. I looked up the armor cap, by the way, if you guys were curious at any point. So, as I mentioned, Ghost Sword ignores 3 armor. Cool. So, the armor cap is 580 something. So use that info as you will. Oh no, they're after me now. Oh shucks, man. There's a big old dragon right there. That's way more intimidating, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Okay, man, let's do this. Let's do this. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. Yeah, this is kind of going. It's kind of working. Ah, shucks. Oh, shucks, dude. Ah, shucks. Oh, shucks. Oh, that's interesting. I just ate up my magicka and didn't heal me. That's good to know. That the Become Ethereal shout does that sometimes. It's really good to know. Yeah, no, man, I'm not gonna... I feel like a kid just, like, being super annoying to their dad as their dad's trying to do, like, yard work or something. It's like, I'm helping. I'm helping right now. Don't point at me, man. There's a dragon right there. Or are archers like, oh yeah, the freaking town guards. Cool, cool. I love my boys in yellow. I love my boys in yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you don't need to land right next to me. This is not going in my favor, but let's be real. When does it? When does it? Okay. I think we got this. Totally. Oh, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Now we just got... Oh, gosh, shucks. That's a dragon right on me. Yeah, that's an entire dragon. That's like several tons just landing on top of me. Okay. That's... Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. With me and my power of friendships and my ectoplasm, we can totally have them do a majority of the DPS while I provide spiritual support. But, yeah. Ah, shucks, more... Freaking more ash spawn showed up. Oh, shucks, man. that's a lot of loot I can't carry. I'm not going to. I got better stuff to do. Yeah, man, that's a lot of stuff right there. So, if you don't know, the ash spawn will keep attacking town unless you do the quest line to get rid of them. But on the flip side, that's difficult. Especially since we honestly are just getting the materials to truly, like, you know, start cultivating our best of selves. And don't have the means of doing such yet. So, yeah, that's not really happening. I guess they're just gonna have to deal with a never-ending necromantic horde attacking them? But, this is a big but, because we know they don't lie. I will at least be able to, hopefully, maybe, get some water walking boots here soon. Yeah, water walking boots. Yeah, 1K. Here's 1,000 gold. I need to buy a house soon, don't I? I should have done that a while ago. How much money do I even have? I don't even have enough money to do the next step of that quest line. I don't even have enough money for chicken nuggets. No, I don't. On the flip side, until he sends us a letter via courier, I think we're done on Soul Slime. This was a lot more eventful than I thought it would be, but, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Is there any other freaking piece of equipment that would actually be worth grabbing? There's the werewolf equipment, but I'm not going werewolf. There's... Oh gosh, it's gonna cost me money every single time across. Blood Skull Blade, which is one of the coolest pieces of equipment in the game. But... I'm not gonna be using it because I got the Ghost Blade. Trying to think, is there anything else? I mean, arguably, by finishing the excavation, you can get a pretty decent chest armor that would be useful. And I've been kind of debating on what to have for a chest piece of armor. Because, like, I was debating, there's two, like, enchanted unique pieces of armor that are like what they do an aura, an AoE damage thing, and let's be honest, that would help. Like, I think one of them actually is a drain HP aura, so just it does damage and heals you for every enemy within a certain area next to you, and that seems awesome, genuinely. On the flip side, remember, flippy flops. Let's see here. Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Nope, none of those are telling me anything. Is it this? This? No. Is... Gosh dang, man. Is it this? No. Is it this, or this? Like, I know where the frickin' area is. It's just... I think it's this place. I think that's where we need to be going. I just don't know why it's not showing up as a map marker thing. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Since I can't read Japanese, I don't know if I technically have the quest or not. And I can't open the treasure chest unless I have the quest for it. So that's fun. Here's to hoping we can actually get this artifact.
5, Z!
Oh, well, we'll figure it out. We'll do it live. Why not? But just trying to think. I don't know if there's any other decent, like, enchanted chest armor that's worth getting that's kind of unique.
5, Z!
Besides maybe the one at the bottom of the excavation. Because although it doesn't do like an AoE damage thing, which, like I said, that would help a lot, but let's be real, that would be a majority of my damage with this freaking cool noodle freaking sword that I have over here. I'd be doing more damage with auras than I would be doing with actually attacking as a ghost. So that kind of defeats the purpose. The armor, by finishing that quest line, has a chance that melee attackers will be paralyzed when they hit you.
5, Z!
And that just seems useful. I don't think that would break how the heck we're doing the challenge whatsoever. And it would honestly answer the other question I was having, which is the major issue. So, although we're getting the boots of water walking and all that, and we're getting this one artifact over here, technically neither of these are part of the entire like, let's side quest and just training montage it up to raise our defense. Neither of them are that. The actual way to do that is just raising our freaking restoration and getting necromage and becoming a vampire. So if I handle the necromage thing correctly, we can just have 100% spell absorption, which during a normal playthrough I would never do. That's a really actually bad idea. Specifically because some spells you cast have a chance of failing because you absorb your own spells. Or some spells you need cast on you for quest lines won't work because you absorbed them. Like there's a side quest or whatever in the College of Winterhold or one of the other students where she casts spells on you. If you have spell absorption, there's just a chance you'll eat that spell and it will break the entire quest. So yeah, that's an issue. That being said, I don't care. I genuinely just don't care, because what is this playthrough to begin with? And having 100% spell absorption
5, Z!
means that no spells work on me. And no enchantments work on me. But it gets better. So Skyrim's coded really, and I mean really stupidly. Like, if you don't believe how stupid Skyrim is coded, just so you know, I don't have armor on right now because my character's body is not like a thing underneath this armor. Each armor piece is actually a different body part I'm switching off. Like I was taking all the other body parts and just putting body parts together on a freaking action figure. Like you ever get like Skylanders Swap Force? That's what the heck the armor system in Skyrim technically is. That's why modding tiggle bitties into the game is kind of a hassle. It's because this isn't armor on my body. This is a new body that has an armor texture on it, technically. Same with the gloves, same with the boots, same with the helm. It's really dumb. Like they did a lot of unique things to code this game, and it's part of the reason it's got so many unique issues.
5, Z!
So, with that in mind, besides just being okay with being hit with like spells and enchantments from like melee weapons, just absorbing all of that with 100% spell absorption. Diseases and poisons are spells in this game.
5G!
Which means the only way to get 100% disease immunity and poison immunity in this game is not to enchant 100% immunity to either of those, because that's not how the game works. If you have a thing of like a necklace of disease immunity, you will still catch diseases rarely, because there's a weird cap on disease immunity. Like there's a cap on armor. The armor cap like makes you ignore like 80% of the damage you take basically. And the disease cap is kind of similar to that. I don't know if it's 80 or 90 or something like that. But there's just a cap to how much you can ignore. You will always technically have a chance of catching a disease. Same with poison. You think, oh yeah, I chose a wood elf and they have 50% poison immunity. And I got the Savior's Hide from Hercine's quest, and that's 50% poison immunity. I'm immune to poison now. No, you're not. You go into any Falmer cave, you're still going to get poisoned. But like I said, they're spells. And spells and spell absorption technically properly works with 100% spell absorption. So, yeah, Skyrim's dumb. And that's the long and short of it. Skyrim is just really effing dumb, actually. I can't believe we're running all the way to Solitude again. That being said, we are not just going to Solitude for this artifact. It's actually a part of what the heck we want to do. Because one of the sources for Necromage is at Solitude. After we do a lot of stuff at Solitude. I wasn't expecting to do the questline. So, there's a unique questline at Solitude that is the Hotema questline, I believe it is. It's the questline you need to do in order to be able to buy a house there. You need to deal with the ancient necromancer and stop her from being risen again. If we finish that quest line, we get access to a Creation Club pet that I was not intending to do because you need to do this entire quest line to do it. But lo and behold, apparently this pet is just built different from every other pet from the Creation Club in the fact that they're actually useful. Like, no, they won't attack anything. None of these pets attack anything. Even though you can find wild versions of this pet that will attack you after you do this quest line. But just having this pet in your party gives you Necromage by 25%. Which is absurd. It's genuinely absurd that you can get Necromage just by having a follower in your party. It's one of the most broken perks in the entire game. I think the modding community is constantly fighting over whether or not to leave it in the game or get rid of it, basically. That's an entire hornet's nest in of itself, basically. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have looked into Skyrim modding or whatever, but if you don't know, there's this whole unofficial patch that fixes a majority of the issues with Skyrim. It makes it run a bit better. Cool, funky, whatever. The issue is that the dude who makes that patch is very, very self-righteous. And he and the entire community based around modding and Skyrim as a whole are constantly fighting with one another. I think he's been banned off the main mod aggregation site for Skyrim mods multiple times to the point where he's got his own modding site for his mods. He's known to, via that unofficial patch, change things that he thinks is correct and is how the game should be, when lore and all this other stuff says otherwise. So people are constantly arguing with him, and he's, like I said, very self-righteous about such things. Like, what is it? Shorestone. Shorestone is a town we passed by probably first stream. It's this little mining encampment over here. Questline wise, it's a mine filled with spiders, and they're also finding an odd ore in there recently before the spiders came. So you can do a little quest line to have that ore appraised by an alchemist to figure out what the heck's deeper in the mine. Now, there is enough lore and info. Oh yeah, the little Elytra. What's up? What's up, girl? How you doing? Girl, you cute. I thought you was a frostbite spider about to kill me. I am going to save. You scared the ever-loving crap out of me.
5G!
Anyways. But there's enough lore, because this game series is so old at this point, to know what kind of mine was in Shorestone beforehand. Like the first, I want to say, Elder Scrolls game did let you travel the entire map of Cyrodiil, and I think Shorestone was there. So we know what kind of mining town it was. We know what's supposed to be in the mine, and we're kind of able to figure out what's happening as a whole. That being said, the game is actually buggy where the ore veins within the actual mine are not the correct ore veins. So the dude who made the unofficial patch
5G!
is constantly like saying like, no, it's this stuff. And other people are like, nah, man, it's this. And it's just a heated debate, or at least it was for a hot minute. And I think he got banned from Nexus mods because of this a while ago. And I think he's back on it now because so many mods require the unofficial patch just to work that they kind of needed it on their site. That being said,
5G!
since he's prone to making unique changes to the game via this unofficial patch, because he says this is a bug when other people are like, no, that seems pretty intended, what the heck's going on. There is another mod on the site to revert the things he considers bugs, like the Necromage perk. At least I'm pretty certain that's what I was leading up to this entire time. Oh, you got the freaking sacrificial cow going again, man? I just saw that giant earlier. You buy it back? You know what? Whatever. You do you, man. You do you. But yeah, I think the unofficial patch gets rid of how Necromage affects the player. And that's... honestly, I kind of prefer that. Because the perk as a whole just says all spells do more against undead. And that's just how the perk is written. 25% more effective against undead. Fair enough. When you become a vampire, your race legit changes to undead versions of your race as a whole. Like coding wise, you are just an undead at that point. So it makes sense that that's just how it works. Fancy, funky, fresh, cool. And yeah, there's just a weird debate of, no, it's not that. Yeah, it is that. Nuh-uh. Over and over about things like that. On the flip side, I really don't like playing vanilla Skyrim because of the Maroki bug that's still not been fixed since vanilla, like 1.0. I think I actually got into like a slight debate discussion about it a while back with someone online because they were confused. It was like, why is Maroki considered bugged? Was that actually in the comments for one of my streams? Was it? Was that just like somewhere else I was online? Listen, man, it's been a while. It's been a while. How many times have I walked through this town and I can't even remember its name? But yeah, I'm pretty certain I probably mentioned it in one of the earlier streams. Maroki is the Dragon Priest mask, as well as the name Dragon Priest in the bottom of Labyrinthian. The mask, like enchantment, is just 100% increased to Magicka regen. Which, I'm going to be honest, that is not a good enchantment. That is a garbage enchantment. You can get that on so many other things to even higher levels. It's not valid as a Dragon Priest mask, which are supposed to be pretty strong, almost end game gear, basically. So why would a named Dragon Priest mask, a unique artifact, only have that crappy enchantment? Well, in the coding, legit, in the creation tool, you can see it has another enchantment on it that's just not properly activated. Like, heck, I could open up my... What is that? There's a few, like, tools I use for modding Skyrim when I'm in the mood for it. And one of those does let you kind of, like, see files and see the various aspects of it. And you can open up that tool and just look at this item and see that this enchantment is not properly activated. And then you can... Honestly, I think I could actually use that tool to make a dummy freaking mod that literally the entire point of it is just to activate that enchantment. At this point, I have been modding Skyrim for way too long. Oh my effing god, I think I actually know how to do that. Holy crap, I need to stop modding Skyrim at this point. I need to decide on one freaking mod order of big titties and Argonian titties and just be done with it. I need to stop modding Skyrim. Get one animation pack I'm good with. Get some maybe different armors and just be good, man. Get my lizard titties and be set. Anyways. But so it's in the like legit code and the everything of the actual item and the game as a whole. I swear I've had people argue that this enchantment is not supposed to be there because obviously it was deactivated, but there's other things that are deactivated because they're just not working correctly and they just coded things poorly. And the enchantment is shout cooldown. It is a third form of shout cooldown. I'm pretty certain I went over that. And I went over the fact that with 3 versions of shout cooldown, shouting is the funnest playstyle I've ever played Skyrim. Because it only takes 3 versions of shout cooldown for basically every shout to be viable and just enjoyable. So yeah, I'm forever upset that that's still not patched into any version of base vanilla Skyrim. Because I would always be rocking that Dragon Priest mask, period, if it was. Just, I always would. Run, rabbit, run. Do. Run, rabbit, run. Oh, gosh. I just remembered Dragon Bridge is in ESO. And then I remembered what happened with ESO a minute ago, and I got sad. I loved ESO as an MMO. Yeah, I just made myself sad is all. If you don't know, ESO is the Elder Scrolls MMO. And I don't really play it anymore because I liked a certain aspect of the gameplay that they kind of got rid of years ago. With various updates, and that being said, I heard it was on an upwards trend recently. I've been seeing a lot of ads for it about like this whole new thing they're doing with it, and I was actually debating maybe doing the entire storyline for my channel, because there's an entire storyline in each zone, and it's fine PvE content, and maybe people would care because people who like Elder Scrolls maybe don't want to play an MMO. From what I've seen, there's a lot of people in that game that just aren't able to get out of the Skyrim mentality of how they should be fighting enemies. and have difficulty with basic content because of such. Like my cousin, who just didn't understand basic skill weaving as a whole, which you kind of need to do decent DPS and other survivability aspects. Anyways, very recently, over half of the development, not over half, it was exactly half of the development studio, as well as the development studio's figurehead, who was constantly interacting with the community. Like, I think they even had like a unique role within the company as like community leader or something. They were the ones constantly talking through every stream that introduced new content, every announcement for stuff in the forums, talking to people who are reporting bugs and letting those people know like, hey, we're aware of this, we're going to start working on fixing this bug kind of thing. Her and half of the development team were all fired at once. Half of a development team was just fired recently for ESO. When I was just receiving ads about how they're doing this whole new season of beginnings or something like that. And it's just wild. It's genuinely wild. Like, upsetting too. Because I was debating, because I'm starting to burn out on World of Warcraft, even though I think I mentioned last stream that it's a great mindless game, just like every other Blizzard game. It's obscenely good at being a mindless nothing game. But I was debating picking up ESO again, maybe to record just, like I said, the main quest. Main quest for this zone, the main quest for that faction, so people who like Elder Scrolls can get the lore and the storyline and just call it good. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna munch a bit while you guys talk. Ooh, fish. Sweet roll for Fimian. A bit of Norn meat. Cheese will. And rabbit. I didn't need to eat all of that. I just wanted to. Alrighty. So if you don't know why I came all the way here, this is the quest starter for the whole Necromancer Potema questline or whatever. You gotta watch this cutscene and then offer to help, I guess. Or what else? And then after you finish the entire quest line, the vampire mage is forever sleeping because she was weirdly tied to the necromantic quest line, and he just didn't fully flesh that out. Like many quests in Skyrim. I don't know if it's because they ran out of time or they honestly just didn't want to. It's like that entire video I still want to make that video. How the Civil War was almost the best quest line in the entire game and they just freaking dropped the ball hardcore. That started, are we good technically? Is that what we're looking at this? Yeah, cool. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that right now. That's for laters. Definitely for laters. When I don't know, get good or something. I don't know. I dream of being good. I don't think I'm gonna be good anytime soon. I dream. I dream big old dreams of being gooder and stuff. You know what would really help? If I could find a water breathing spell. Who sells water breathing? Who sells it so I can buy all of their alteration spells? Hold up, guys. I'm legit looking this up. Oh, goodness. Always got to go with the UESP because it's just the better wiki and it's been around forever. The alteration. Go down to spells. Water breathing. Where? Why is their spell list like... Oh, it's not. I thought it was like alphabetized real quick. Water breathing, adept. Tolfdir and Verlandia. Andrea. Is your name Verlandria? I feel like... No, that's the one in Riften. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go back to Riften anyways, and Tolfdir is the alteration dude at fucking... What is that? Mage's Guild, so we're not gonna bother with that. Who cares? Unless you guys demand I do the Mage's Guild. Did I try to just do every major faction? No, that's stupid. I already am stupid. Gosh, decisions. Decisions! Okay. Let's see here. So... Probably crank a nap in. Go try to pick up the artifact. By that point... Gosh, I think I just need to grind out restoration horribly enough. Because without getting a bit of Necromage going, I'm not going to be able to do this Potema questline. I really am not. Beyond that, I need to start cranking smithing, which means we can go to Riften and do other odds and ends, like pick up the one quest line that's returning the lexicon. That one's doable backwards, so I shouldn't have much of an issue. Oh wait, I think it bugs out a bit when you do it backwards though, actually. There we go. Sleep is done. Like, I think I did the lexicon questline that you pick up in Riften backwards last time I played the game. But even though I did that, I still had to kill the two... No, wait, the one Dwarven Centurion that's right next to the lexicon for it to be considered done. That being said, that would be a really good thing to do. That's a permanent buff to all armor but Dwarven, as well as a permanent buff to smithing. So, yeah, that's good. It's supposed to buff your Dwarven armor, but let's be real, it's Skyrim, it's bugged. It's just bugged. Alright, let's pop a save. So that would just be a armor bonus. If I'm able to get 100% spell absorption, I shouldn't have much issue with Balmer as a whole. Because their main DPS, along with the chorus DPS, is just poison. That's the biggest issue they have. Which means I might be able to do the lighthouse, actually. Oh god, that would be horrifying if I'm able to do the lighthouse just fine. I hate that dungeon so much. It's so worth doing, but I hate that dungeon so effing much. Gives a permanent bonus to how much you heal with healing spells, though. But I hate it. Because it's just a freaking Falmer pit. I swear, like, the final boss in it used to be bigger, too, in, like, 1.0, but they, like, shrunk it down when Dawnguard or something came out. I remember that giant Chorus Reaper at the bottom of that dungeon just being bigger. But then I remember a lot of weird stuff from, like, my first time playing Skyrim, like I mentioned earlier, where turning into a werewolf with the companions, I swear there was an animation for the blood dripping into the bowl at some point, and I've yet to find a version that actually still has that, or if it ever had that. It's like a weird Mandela effect I'm having right now. What are we looking at, dude? Dude, I don't want to. Like, dude, yeah, that's really cool. I'm gonna go, like, I don't know, do stuff, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go do stuff. It's a good excuse to get away from this frickin' weenie, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go do stuff. So while I go do stuff, you... I don't know, just be a loser? Sure, yeah. I'm saying that, but let's be real, they'd totally wreck me if I fought them. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. This isn't... like, it's a dungeon fort. I think it's fully outfitted with enemies. Like, full-blown, there's just a lot of enemies here. What we want is directly inside. Can we get in?
5, Z,
Let's see if we can get in and get out. So this chest is here, even if... oh gosh, I don't know exactly where the heck it is because I don't have a freaking marker. There's something somewhere. Oh, that hurts, man.
5,
Is it this one? Oh goodness, I might have to look up where the heck this thing is. But the chest will not unlock unless you've done the other Creation Club quest bit. Let's see here. Nope, come on. Is this it? We good? No, it is not. Okay. That's death.
大丈夫だ。こんにちは。
Like, if I remember right, it's supposed to just be near the entrance. Oh, it's probably this. Yeah. Alright. So, that's what else got me a level. Don't care. Don't care. Aha! Here we go. What are we doing on weight? We're fine on weight now. We gotta go. Oh, ora me. Freaking dude, we're not in freaking JoJo. Oh, that's death as soon as I walked outside. That's pretty funny. Am I in a death loop now? Because I'm kind of here for it. Oh, so close. Okay, let's see here. Don't say Gojira to me. Remember what I told you earlier, kids. Don't stop for anyone who says that to you. It's not safe. I don't think I have healing potions. Shucks. Okay, we're good. Run. Flee. Flee in the opposite direction of here. Okay, let's see. Is this healing spell? Cool. Go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's every time. Okay, so if you don't know what I picked up, you'll find out really quickly, because there's no way I'm not testing this and using this if I can. But on the flip side, it has its drawbacks. But I'm curious if Become Ethereal will circumvent that. So as you can see, the screen is completely black. These are the boots of blinding speed. A very unique item that I find hilarious. Because they do what the heck's on the tin. They make you fast. At the cost of seeing where you're going. Excuse me a second while I get a bit of agua. Now, on the flip side, we can circumvent this. As you can see. Okay, I could kind of see. Oh gosh, I'm blind again. Well, shucks. Okay, so it kind of works, which is hilarious.
5, Z,
Oh my goodness. So although the boots of blinding speed, as you can kind of see, I go really fast with them. And it does blind me. Oh gosh, there's someone right next to me. You're not gonna catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Fight!
There we go. It's probably gonna be better to do like the most basic shout. Okay, we're at the Statue of Meridia. This is totally where the heck I was intending to be, possibly. Not really, but, you know, just humor me for 5 seconds. This is not going as hopefully as good as I was intending. Because it seems like the Night Eye aspect of freaking Become Ethereal is kind of wonky. It doesn't want to stay.
Fight!
Okay. But with effects like Night Eye or Vision of the 10th Eye, basically, it basically kind of gives you a weird almost sight. We do just have Become Ethereal going, right? This is not Whirlwind Sprint. Yeah, no. That'd be that one. I'm just going so fast while also every time I shout, I basically am rushing forward. It feels like I'm whirlwind sprinting. Yeah, the paralyzer effect. Yeah. Anyways, so if we check the map, we're already over here immediately. That took no time in me just kind of running around blindly. So this is going to make going across the map really easily and easy in general. If I can get a more permanent version of Night Eye. And I think that's what the heck we're going to be working on. So the easiest way we can do that is vampirism. Something we were already going to start working towards, especially with the whole necromage thing. That being said, do I want to do that now? Because there's a lot of drawbacks with vampirism. Vampirism in Elder Scrolls sucks in 99% of scenarios, with the exception of them introducing vampire lords. Or do I want to hold off until I can get necromage so I can start circumventing the actual issues with vampirism? That's the question. Vampirism in Skyrim is not nearly as bad as it was in earlier games. It used to be you took damage in sunlight. Now you don't get health regen or stat regen in sunlight. It's always a wolf. Why? Why am I just the summoner of wolves? Frickin' Christ, call me Nosferatu over here, man. Yeah, summoner of mole rats. You do have a lot of issues with mole rats in Fallout games. It's weird. But do I want to do that now? Or do I want to try and look into other avenues for Night Eye? Because I'm pretty certain there are other means. If we chose to be Khajiit, that would be a racial thing we could do, I'm pretty certain. On the flip side, the spell Vision of the 10th Eye also lets you see with the boots on. And it is a costless spell, I believe, that I think it does the whole master animation while you're casting it, but it doesn't cost anything and it has a decent duration. And this is the interesting thing. It's a master level spell, technically. Like, you get the spell to do the master illusion quest line. So I'm gonna say Vision of the 10th Eye, probably no go. But I am gonna look and see if we cannot find a quick Night Eye solution somewhere. Because the boots of blinding speed are way too fun not to use. Let's be real, man. Let's be effing real. It's so stupid. I love it. It is such my humor. It's the kind of stupid enchanted stuff I'd be handing people if I DM'd a D&D campaign. That's why I probably shouldn't DM, to be honest. Oy vey. Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah? Well, I think I'm about to call it here because we made a decent amount of progress. It's been about 2 hours, and then you can tell me about what uncommon item you chose. Because I still need to choose an uncommon item for that one shot we're doing. When are we doing the one shot, by the way? Okay, we're waiting on someone else to choose a day. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think you heard me talking to the woman. I think we're calling it here. A lot of side quest nonsense got done. You know what's effing astounding? Because most people tend to fast travel to all the towns. Usually by the time you fast travel to a town after starting the excavation quest line, the courier shows up to tell you, hey, the next stage is done. The fact that there's no courier here, and we've been in this town twice, because they always spawn in a town, means that the couriers work on like a timer for that. And you can just run around Skyrim faster than how fast travel transports you, I guess. Like just in-game calendar wise. Like I guess fast travel would be like just walking at a very slow pace calendar wise, but since you can only fast travel in non-survival modes, it's not really an issue. Whereas since I ran here, it's not been long enough for that notification from the courier. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Funky fresh. Anyways, I think I laid out a majority of my plans moving forward. I know it may seem out there, but if it helps improve survivability, you saw how little damage I was doing to those ash spawn and the dragon and all that. I need to be able to survive a few hits and get some healing done in between. It's just, that needs to happen. If you watched last stream's VOD or anything, you saw how quickly everything went to crap the second there was more than one enemy that I had to take down, and there was no one else to distract them. I can freaking dish out chip damage all day. I did a metapod only run. Try me. But I need to be able to survive long enough to do chip damage, so I think this is kind of necessary. So next on the docket, we need to figure out a place to kind of just grind restoration. I might even do that off screen. Like I might just find a place with like a skeleton in an area they cannot like flee and deal with stuff. Is there a place with like a skeleton like locked up that I could hit through the bars? Is that a thing in like, what is it? The Chill Pass area? Like, is that one of those caves? There might be something that's perfectly viable for like turn undead spells around here, because I know there's at least a cave with like skeletons here. That might work. And as soon as I get to like 70 in restoration, we're basically good there. We'll be able to get Necromage. We're going to want to probably eventually start cranking Alteration, because I looked into it. Yeah, I actually did check the perks. I know I've been saying I was going to do it a while. This one is the other form of spell absorption. So 100 Alteration will get us a 30% spell absorption. Unless we get Necromage. And then it's a 37.5% if we're a vampire with Necromage, and then we take this perk. Unless we get the other form of Necromage, like the dog, and then it's a 45% chance of spell absorption. Unless we get the other form of Necromage, which is a helmet, which would turn it into a 52.5% chance of spell absorption. Cool, right? But that's not exactly enough for what the heck we need. So, beyond that, well, we could just do spell absorption potions, or we can get the Atronach Standing Stone, which is a base 50% chance of spell absorption at the cost of your magicka regen. But between the two of those, that is a guaranteed 100% chance of spell absorption, which means every spell that is cast on me just gives me magicka and it doesn't hurt me. And I think I've mentioned in a lot of earlier streams, what tends to kill you at later levels and all that is usually spells, especially that frost whatever corridor spell. I can't remember exactly what it is, where they do like the frost whirlwind. I'm constantly hyping up that spell, and I swear it's maybe not even that bad. Maybe I just got horrible experiences with it. But all of those spells will not do damage. And that is a major form of DPS just not hitting me anymore. From there, we need to worry about actual like melee survivability, which is simply, I'm going to be real with you guys, smithing. That's the long and short of it. We need to get good at smithing. And there's a lot of ways of doing it. Probably my favorite way is making jewelry with the transmute spell, which would also raise our alteration. And from smithing, we'll actually be able to raise how good our sword is. And I think from there, we're just fully locked in. We'll just be able to do the game well. It's not going to be an issue anymore. It's going to be a matter of basically just playing the game normally. Honestly. Like, our sword will do more damage at that point. We'll have enough defense to survive hits. And for healing potions and everything, we could either buy them, cast healing, because we'll have 70 restoration and just be kind of good. Or, I don't know, start a farm and just grow blue mountain flowers and wheat and just have an infinite amount of healing potions that we can put on pets and then just summon to us as a form of movable storage. I think I started like these streams off, like maybe in the first stream, that Skyrim is easy. It's why I play it on survival mode now. It's a really easy game. It's why I'm willing to do this challenge. This is the most difficulty I've had in this game probably ever. And even then, I'm still laughing through all the nonsense that's happening. So, yeah. It's not too hard to turn almost any, this is a really bad idea, into this just is gonna work fine. It's whatever, man. Who cares? So, yeah. Anyways, that's the plan moving forward. I think we're good. I think I'm gonna call it here. It's been fun. Been silly, it's been nonsense. I'm definitely gonna have to look into ways of getting Night Eye, because I want to use these boots so badly. I love this. I love these boots so much. I love the fact that they're bugged where you can actually see with them with certain spell effects. So stupid. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later in another stream, another video, what have you. On the flip side, because you know, socks and flip-flops, I am gonna leave that Lunacid video that I put up earlier today up for a few more days before I decide if I'm streaming that or not, just to give some people a chance to say whether or not they'd prefer it to be streamed. I kind of love that video while also hating that video. That video weirdly pushed me to a limit. But yeah, that's just the... Yeah, it's probably gonna have to wait till next week. So as a heads up, I'm not gonna be recording any more Lunacid until next week when I'm free to. In case anyone does want it to be streamed as opposed to just let's play material like that one episode where I'm editing various gags in between. The stupid gag I did with the freaking crystal ball thing with OBS's icon just spinning in the crystal ball, legit. I want you guys to know I was just as loopy when I was editing that as I was recording that episode of Lunacid. So I find those edits hilarious. But if people would prefer something like the VODs of Skyrim, I just want to give them a chance to do that. Alrighty. I think that's all I wanted to say. I'll talk to you guys. That's a quick save thing. There we go. I'll talk to you guys later. But until then, ciao.